Now then, my friends, I am in Fuerteventura once more, and I'm in Corralejo. I've not managed to get out of Corralejo. I was going to go over to Lanzarote today, but then I woke up, did a little bit of editing, filmed the breakfast at the hotel, and I thought, yeah, it's getting a little bit late now, so I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. However, didn't feel overly well last night, and I thought maybe I need some iron in my food. So what better way to do that than to have a steak? Now there's a place called Rincon, which is supposed to be the best steakhouse here on the island. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try it out, give it a go. Hang on a minute, I'm not Gary Eats, I'm stealing his line there. If you like food reviews, by the way, check out Gary Eats, is excellent. I'm going to go and check it out. I've read all the reviews, gets an excellent write-up, so I fancy myself a steak. So we're going to have a wander there. It's a beautiful day, sun shining, blue sky, beautiful temperature. It's about 22 degrees, is it today? 21 at the moment, 21 degrees, and it's freezing back in the UK. So we're going to soak up some sunshine and get some nice food. If you're new to the channel, by the way, do me a favour at the end of it, hit the subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Now without further ado, my friends, you know what I'm going to say, let's go. Now, there's a steakhouse and €1.50 for a pint between certain hours there. €1.50. Come on, you can do better than that. It's 99 cents in Los Cristianos over in Tenerife. Anyway, I think that's going to be the cheapest pint here on the island. Let's get to El Rincon. I mean, I looked at their menu, looks all right, but I've done my research on this one and it's supposed to be the best steakhouse. We can come back here for a beer after. Come on, onwards. I don't know about you, but when I'm on holiday, I always find a bar or a local restaurant in the first 1 or 2 days, and then you're happy with it and you kind of stick with it and you always go back because it's always first impressions. I went in a bar yesterday just for a quick drink. I needed a wee actually, so I thought, well, I can't just have a wee, so I had a beer while I was in there. Thought I'll just have one. Went in, then had a wee, then needed another one because I had a beer. Kind of doesn't work really, does it? But beautiful feeling to it. Sat at the actual bar. I like to sit at the bar. That's what I did when I was over in the States. I just like to go in, sit at the bar, read my phone, relax a little bit. But I'm going to be going back there later on today when I finish filming. And I think that's what people do, isn't it? You find a place and then you know where you are then, don't you? You get settled. There literally is a plethora of restaurants and bars and pubs, etc. here in Corralejo, and I have said this on previous videos, and if you haven't seen it, I'll reiterate it again. Looking at cost-wise compared to Tenerife and the other islands, it's definitely cheaper here, especially cheaper than Tenerife. It's the food and drink here way cheaper. These are the prices that you used to get back in Tenerife a few years ago, and it seems to have got more expensive there now. But here, very good prices. Nice price. Right, coming up to Music Square, and there he is again. Look, there he is again. Here he is. How you doing?
How are you doing? Good?
Good, are you?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you
Nice
too.
to see you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you
Enjoy your
later.
day. Thank you very much.
I don't know about you, but I've eaten in the hotel the last couple of days and it's okay, and I've done all inclusive before. I've done it with Sarah over in Tenerife when we went to Bougainville Playa in Costa Rica, and it was great, but we still end up trekking out, and you still want to go out. And I'm not sure as I agree with all-inclusive all the time now, because it takes away from local restaurants and bars, and it kind of stops you exploring a little bit. What's your thoughts on all-inclusive? Would you guys rather go all-inclusive, or would you rather trek out and find different bars and restaurants? I think that's part of the fun. Well, it says it's down here, so it looks like it's going to be on the seafront, which is nice. Hopefully I can eat outside, have a nice steak, and look at the boats coming in and out and the ferries, etc. Right, well, it's actually down this alleyway here called Cala Isla de Lobos, and it's right at the end there, so it doesn't look like we've got a view, but it's all about the steak, so come on. Oh, right, my friends, so I've got myself a beer, also got some complimentary peanuts there. And I'm just checking out the menu, seeing what I'm going to have. Normally I go for a fillet steak. Various different steaks on here. Let me know which one you go for. And always very difficult in the comments section, because if I have it well done, somebody will say, oh, you might as well use it for the sole of your shoe. And if I don't have it done enough, cooked enough, then I get people saying, a good vet will bring it back to life, you can still see its heart beating, needs a good slap from a vet, those kind of things. So you can't really win. And if you go medium, some people will say it's overdone or it's underdone. People like it how they like it. Personally, I don't like too much red coming out of it, and it's apparently not blood that's coming out of it, but there you go. Anyway, have a look at the menu. You can also see cheesecake on here as well. Anyway, we're not on desserts yet. Have a look and tell me which steak you'd have. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Right, so I've gone for the tenderloin, medium to well. I know, you can have a go at me. And I've gone for chips rather than salad. And the peanuts will do for starters. And I might, if there's room, I might go for the cheesecake. I'll see you in a minute. Thank you. Right, my friends, well, I'll take my hat off, put it on my knee there so I don't lose it or forget it. First impressions, looks great, but I'm not sure about the bit of greenery there. But before we go any further, take a closer look, my friends. Right, as you can see, I asked for it to be medium to well, and I'm going to say that's actually alright for me, this. Not too much red in it, but a little bit, and not too dry. So, looking pretty good. There we go. Have a look at that. Got some salt on the top there. We've also got extra salt here if I want it. Not sure what that is. What is that? What is that? I'll try a little bit of that and see what it is. Probably going to be spicy, I don't know what it is. Olive oil or something, is it? The steak is really nice. Very juicy, even though I've had it medium to well. That is a little spicy. Got the fries. Skin on fries there. I'm going to add a little bit more salt on top. But that tenderloin, nice steak. Right, I'll eat the rest of this, then we'll mark it out of 10. I'm going to say I could do with some peppercorn sauce, but I'm not going to ask for it. I don't know whether I'll actually have it. I always like my peppercorn sauce, but I know somebody's going to say that takes away from the taste of the steak. But I've always said I'm a bit of a saucy person. Beautiful steak though, just what I needed. Right, okay, so I'm going to see you guys outside. I'm going to reserve judgment for now, and we'll sum this up near the sea. So I'll see you in a little while. Right, my friends, let's get down to business, shall we? First of all, bill. €28.50. That was for should be 2 beers on there. Did they charge 2 beers? One. I'm just having a look. I had 2 beers. I can only see 1 beer on there. Maybe I got away with a beer. Did I get away with a beer there? I think I might have got away with a beer there. I can only see 1 beer. Anyway, I had 2 beers and it comes to $28.50. Steak itself, I'm going to say it was okay. It wasn't bad. A little bit of gristle on it. A little bit of gristle at the end. Was it the best steak I've ever had? No. Was it the worst? No. I asked for it to be medium well. It was, yeah, I'm going to say medium well. There's a little parts of it I think that some people would say, oh, you know, you could still a bit of red in there, but for me, I enjoyed it. Score wise, I'm going to say, I'm going to go with a 7.7. How's that? I mean, it's not a 10 by any means. Are there any better steak places on the island? I'm not sure. Maybe you do know. If you do, let me know in the comment section down below, and let other people know as well, because maybe people are watching this video to find out the best steakhouse right here in Fuerteventura in Corralejo. So let them know in the comment section down below. I'm going to have a wander around now. I'll take you guys with me. I'm going to go and see whether I can get a €1 pint. I think it's probably €1.50 before I head back to the hotel. But we'll have a wander back. I'll take you guys with us, so stick around. Come on, onwards. Right, €1.50 for a beer. So I think I'll and this view as well, not a bad view. So I think I'm going to have I think I'm going to have a beer, a €1.50 beer, the best steak in Fuerteventura allegedly, and a €1.50 beer. Anyway, come on, let's go have a sit down. Right, well, I've got myself a beer. It does say Magners, but it is a beer. My OCD, that gets to me that. There we go, but it is lager. Anyway, cheers. Definitely lager. Right, well, there you go. That cost me €1.50 for that pint there. Although it did annoy me, it was in a cider glass. Anyway, other than that, yeah, you can get a €1.50 pint and an okay steak. It was all right. Anyway, I think that is all from me today. Got the windsurfers out there. It's a bit of a breezy evening, I have to say. I'm glad I've got my hoodie with me, but I'm not moaning because the sun's out, it's blue sky, and it isn't -2 like it is back in the UK. So there we go, that is all from me today. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, do give me a thumbs up, maybe think about subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.